My beloved child, let your heart rest for a moment and let your spirit lean into these words, because this message is not given to the world in general, but to you in particular. And I want you to know with absolute certainty that you are wanted here, not by accident, not by chance, not as an afterthought, but by design, by intention, by love that is stretched across eternity to embrace you in this very moment. And while you may sometimes feel forgotten, overlooked, or misplaced, I want to remind you that you are deeply desired, fully seen, and forever cherished. You may have wondered if your existence carries weight, if your presence on this earth matters, if the unfolding of your days makes any difference in the grand sweep of creation. And I speak now to tell you that every breath you take holds meaning, every step you walk is woven into my design, and every season of your life is part of a story that only you can carry. And though others may not always affirm it, those circumstances may try to diminish it, the truth remains unchanged. You are wanted. Here, you are necessary here, you are loved here. There are times when you felt pushed to the margins, as though your voice was drowned out by louder ones, as though your dreams were too fragile to survive in a world that often celebrates only strength and success. Yet I want you to know that your gentleness, your tears, your quiet courage, and even your doubts are not wasted or overlooked. For I welcome every part of you into my presence, and I declare a joy that you are not a mistake, not a burden, not too much or too little, but exactly who you are meant to be in this very hour. Your journey has not been easy, and I watch you carry the silent weight of questions that you dare not ask aloud, wondering why you are here, wondering whether you have failed, wondering if your life has veered too far from the path of purpose. But I tell you now with tenderness that none of your days have been wasted. None of your struggles have been unseen. None of your tears have been forgotten. And even the broken pieces of your story are being woven into a tapestry that will one day shine with a beauty you could not have imagined. You are wanted here because there is something in you that cannot be replaced. Something in your heart, in your voice, in your presence that carries a fragrance, a light, a resonance that only you can bring. And while the world may try to convince you that you are ordinary, I tell you that you are extraordinary in your uniqueness. And no one else can walk the path you walk. No one else can give the gifts you give. No one else can shine the light you carry within you. In the moments when you feel invisible, when you feel as though your presence makes no difference, I want you to remember that I have placed you precisely where you are for reasons that may not yet be clear, and that even the smallest acts of love, even in the simplest choices of kindness, even the quiet prayers whispered when no one else listens, you are shaping eternity in ways beyond your sight. And this is why you are wanted here. For your life is not measured by applause, but by the eternal ripples of love you release into the world. I have heard the lies that echo in your mind, the lies that tell you that you are unwanted, unworthy, or unloved, and I want to silence them with my truth. For you were created in love, you are sustained by love, and you are destined to return to love. And no voice of doubt, no shadow of fear, no wound of rejection can erase the reality of my delight in you. Because I have called you mine, and nothing can take you out of my embrace. You are wanted here not only for what you can do, but for who you are. For your worth is not measured in productivity, not in perfection, not in comparison with others, but in the simple reality that you are my child. And that is enough, always enough, more than enough. For my love is not earned but given, not conditional but steadfast, not fragile but eternal. And so you can rest from striving, rest from proving, rest from chasing after approval that fades. For you already have a home in my heart. I know that rejection has cut you deeply, that betrayal has wounded you, that loneliness has whispered cruel lies to your soul. But even in those moments, I was holding you. Even when others pushed you aside, I was drawing you close. Even when you felt unwanted, I was reminding heaven and earth that you are irreplaceable. And though pain has tried to convince you otherwise, my truth is stronger, my presence deeper, and my love unshakable. And this love declares again and again, you are wanted here, now and always. Do not believe the thought that your mistakes have disqualified you, that your past has made you unworthy, that your failures have canceled your calling. Because I am not repelled by your brokenness, but drawn closer by your need. And I do not see you as ruined, but as redeemable, not as a disappointment, but as a beloved child who is learning, growing, and becoming. And every time you rise after falling, every time you turn your face toward me again, I rejoice, I celebrate, I delight, because my love is not fragile, and my patience is without end. You are wanted here not only in moments of strength, but in moments of weakness. Not only when you're full of faith, but when you're full of doubt. Not only when you're victorious, but when you are weary. Because my embrace does not depend on your condition, and my delight is not withdrawn when you stumble. For I hold you steady when you cannot stand, I carry you when you cannot walk, and I sing over you when you cannot find your own song. And this is why your presence matters, why your journey is sacred, why your life is treasured. My beloved child, you are not here by mistake. You are not an accident of history. You are not a nameless face in the crowd, for I called you by name. I have numbered every hair on your head. I have counted every tear you have cried, and I have written every one of your days in my book before a single one of them came to be. And so nothing about your existence is random. Nothing about your story is meaningless. Nothing about your journey is unnoticed. For I am the one who made you, who loves you, who wants you, and who will never let you go. I want you here because the world needs the light you carry, because the story you are living will inspire others to hope again, because the compassion you show will heal wounds unseen, because the prayers you pray will shape destinies you may never witness, and because the love you offer will echo into eternity long after you are gone. And even when you doubt your worth, I want you to remember that every small act of faith, every hidden moment of obedience, every quiet choice of love is seen by me, valued by me, and treasured forever. So rest in this truth, my child. Rest in the certainty that you are wanted here, that you are loved beyond measure, that you are seen without condition, that you are cherished without limit, and that you belong in this moment, in this place, in this story, because I have chosen you, I have called you, I have prepared you, and I delight in you, and nothing you do, nothing you fail to do, nothing you fear, nothing you regret, can undo the reality of my love or the depth of my desire for you to remain in my presence.